Now, the biggest problem in using self-hypnosis that I've discovered over the years with clients is remembering to do it. So it's important that you create reminders. And the best reminder that we've actually found is sticky notes. And I recommend that you put 5 sticky notes up. Monday through Friday, have 2 of them on one side of your bathroom mirror, 3 of them on one side of your computer monitor, and by the end of the day they should be all moved to the other side. Back years ago when I learned to do this in the days of paper calendars, I had sticky notes in my Franklin planner for almost 2 full years before I was finally remembering to do it on my own. And I just take it from one day and move it to the next day. Some people have used their Blackberries or Outlook on their computer with repeat appointments. The problem with that, and that would particularly be true for myself, is that when those appointments pop up, those reminders, you know, it's always I'm on the phone or I'm busy doing something, I hit dismiss, and then I never get back to doing it. And that's the problem that I've heard from clients about using the reminder system in your PDA or on your Outlook. Whereas the sticky notes, they're still there on your computer monitor until you do it. So you're going to shut off your light switch, take yourself to a very relaxing place. When you think a minute is up, turn on your light switch and bring yourself back up. Now, I'm going to talk more in future videos about the reason for doing this and how to give yourself hypnotic suggestions, but you can also right now go to hypnosishealthinfo.com, and across the top is a tab called self-hypnosis, and you'll see written directions as well as audio recordings on how to do written suggestions and how to use power minutes. So you already have access to all the information, but watch for future videos on how to give yourself suggestions. I encourage you to use your 1-minute self-hypnosis, and I'm going to take a moment here and share about the power of it and the reason it's so important to use it. You know, we're always moving from one trance state to another trance state, and you know, we get in the trance of traffic and stress, and there's movie trances and TV trances, and I do a lot of work with people with weight loss, and they get into the stress eating trances, or they're eating too much food too fast, and you know, or the Snickers bars, or the Ben & Jerry's, or the bag of chips is calling them. And over the years, what we've discovered with Slender for Life is that people who use their self-hypnosis, continue using it after they get to their goal weight, remain at goal weight. Now, to be a success story for Slender for Life, you have to be at your goal weight for 2 or more years. And here's what I always find when we check with people who 2 or more years ago got to their goal weight. 100% of the people who are at goal weight are using self-hypnosis. And 100% of the people who have put weight back on, who are no longer at goal weight, stopped using self-hypnosis. And we've never ever found a crossover. We've never found anybody who's at goal weight who no longer uses self-hypnosis. And we've never found anybody who's using self-hypnosis that put their weight back on. It's always been one or the other. That's the power of using self-hypnosis. It really is about self-mastery. It's about taking back your power, your control, the power you gave away to food, to life, to work, to stress, to people, to events, to circumstances. It's about having that mastery over your thoughts, over your emotions, over your behaviors. So learn to use the 1-minute light switch self-hypnosis technique. Practice this, by the way, in loud, noisy places. If you can only do it in the quietness of your home in a soft, cushy chair with soft music, that's not very functional. So do it sitting in Starbucks, do it sitting in Costco, do it sitting in a mall, or do it in the work lunchroom. Nobody's going to notice that, and they really don't care that you're sitting there with your eyes closed, so don't get all self-conscious. We really aren't that important. It's really okay to sit in a public place with your eyes closed. People honestly don't care. But if you can do it there, you can do it when you're riding on a city bus, then you can do it anywhere. And then it's a powerful tool that you're going to use in the airports, you're going to use it wherever you're at, whatever stressful situation you're in, or where you just want to take a moment and relax. So learn the 1-minute self-hypnosis technique, and look around at Hypnosis Health Info. There's lots of support information on using this technique. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.